So, good morning, madam. My name is Jeremy Adam, and today we will be presenting our mini project 1, which is Campus Marketplace System. So, this system is developed using PHP, MySQL, and Bootstrap. And the purpose of this system is to allow students to buy and sell items such as pre-loved clothes, gadgets, books, and accessories within the campus. So through this product, we aim to demonstrate integration of PHP with MySQL, implementation of CRUD operations, user authentication using sessions and cookies, and lastly, secure coding practices. So overall, this is a complete database-driven web application. So, for system overview, our system consists of several main modules. The first is user registration and login, which is my current screen. Dashboard, which is a protected page. Product management, with implement CRUD, which is create, read, update and delete. Database integration, and lastly security features. So, user authentication. So before I demonstrate, I will first explain about user authentication. So the system provides user registration and login functionality. And during registration, user enters full name, username and password. And all fields will be validated. Username must also be unique. So for security, passwords are stored using hash. So as you can see on my screen on the right, my coding, I use hash password. And during login, we will verify password using password verify. And here is my password verify. So if successful, the session will be created and user is directed to the dashboard. And if login fails, an error message will be shown, which is the validation. So I will now demonstrate. So first, we have the login screen, and if we don't have an account, right, we can register. So don't have an account, we can click here, which redirects us to the registration page. So first, I will test validation. So for example, I put my full name, Jeremy Adam. For my username, Adam at gmail.com, and password 12345667. So I will test validation first. So for example, if full name isn't fulfilled, and when I click register, a validation will appear which says all fields are required. So I will add full name. Okay, so then this is the user registration page where users enters full name, username and password. So now let's do a complete fulfillment of requirements. So I will put password 123456. Okay, so register. So validation will appear which says registration successful. Please login. Before that, I will show you about duplication. So the system also ensures that the username must be unique and avoid duplication. So for example, if I enter the same exact credentials, Jeremy Adam at gmail.com and 123456. So as you can see, a validation will appear which says username already exists, which means there is a duplication in username. So as you can see in my database, in my PHP my admin, the username is a unique key. And when we go to the full database of usernames, we will see that it isn't duplicated and it cannot be duplicated. Okay, so next we will be demonstrating the login page. So I will enter the my credentials, Jeremy password 123456. 123456. Sorry, this is full name. My username is Adam at gmail.com. So for example, if I remove just one letter, there will be a validation that says invalid username or password. But if I enter the correct credential, Adam at gmail.com, password 123456. So as you can see, it will redirect me to the dashboard. And if the credentials are incorrect, like just now, the system will display an error message. And once login is successful, the system verifies the password using password verify, which is on the right of my screen here in my coding. Okay, and then after logging in, it will create a session and redirects to this page. So this shows that the session is successfully created and the user is now authenticated.
Hello, I'm Viknaraaj. I'm going to talk about dashboard. So the dashboard is a protected page, meaning only logged in users can access it. If the user is not logged in, the system redirect to login page. Inside dashboard, there is username displayed and product list is shown. The product list use a joint query between user and products table and also uses where and order by. First, I will demonstrate the dashboard is a protected page. So let's say I'm logging out. So if I want to click the dashboard, it still redirects me to the login page because it is protected. The login page and dashboard, they are protected. So I'm logging in. Adam. The password is 123456. So I'm logging in. So there is dashboard. In the dashboard there is the username as well as the product list. The product list is the main part of this assignment. So you can see that the username and the product list simultaneously can shown together because of this MySQL code. Inner join user on product user ID equals to user ID. So this enables two things to be displayed. Relax go. So we add the product. So I'm adding a product name, shirt, enterprise 10, and then description yellow. So I add the product. So the product is added here where I can delete or edit the page. So I want to edit it. So if I edit it, maybe I can put blue, price 15. So I update the product. So it shows blue shirt the product. If I want to delete, I just delete the product. If we have validation, so I click OK. The product is deleted. Only the product owner is allowed to access their files. Let's say I'm adding product here, pants, jeans, price is 80 ringgit. Price is 80 ringgit. I can even manually go up, down. So the description is blue. So I'm adding the product here. Okay, if I add the product here, you can see there is plan under Adam. So I'm going to log out. I'm going to register new account here. Viknaraaj. this the username already exists. We can change it to maybe one. So I can put here 1 2 3 4 5 6. So I'm registering it. So there it is registered. So I'm typing here Viknaraaj 1 at email.com. 1 2 3 4 5 6. So I'm logging in. So I can access Adam's pants jean sections. If I'm going to add another my own product, so I'm going to write type price 5, description long. So I'm going back. So there are product here, so I can still edit it, but I can't access Adam's pants jeans one. So this ensures both data integrity and security, because all operations use prepare statement to prevent SQL injection. So this system supports full CRUD operation. User can add, view, update, delete product. Only the product user can modify the product. All operations are executed using prepared statement to ensure security. So I've already logged out, so the session is destroyed there. So I'm going to log in again. So I'm going to enable remember username for 1 hour. This is cookies. So I'm going to log in. And remember username. Logging in. So it's already logging in. Then I'm going to go for a new page. Let's say select it. So I want to log in again. Which is still, you can see the username is there, password isn't there. The reason behind it is that password is very secret things encrypted. So if the password is mentioned in the safe in the cookies, the intruders can get the password and access the system very easily. In order to avoid that, we didn't put password inside cookies. Inside session as well, you can see the dashboard and login page are separated. This shows its protected page. We use session to manage login protected pages. When the user logouts, the session is destroyed and access to the dashboard is restricted. Cookies are used to remember the username and automatically fill in the login form, improving user experience, and the cookies is stored for an hour.
Okay, now my name is Siaw. My part is describe about modular coding and security. So, from what I know about modular coding, is actually is a practice where you separate your code into different files based on their functionality. So as we can see here, we have the db.php here, as we can see, and then the header page here, and then the footer page right here. And the footer page right here. So the function of modular coding is to make the code easier to manage, maintain, and debug. So for example, I take example of function.php here. So inside here coding, we created a readable function such as sanitize input data to clean the user input in PHP. And the second one is function redirect page. The third one is check logging. So usually we use include or required to connect this file into the main page. So it is reusable files. So it's easy for us to maintain and then organize the file easily. So for security, we are using HTML characters such as HTML characters. I will show one example here. So the function of HTML special character is used to escape and convert them into safe text for display to prevent XXX. So from what I'm understanding about this is HTML will make escaping and turn the codes like PHP into text, normal text that we can see, so the browser cannot be executed it, and then it will helps to avoid the XXX attack. So conclusion, our system successfully meets all the requirements. It is include full CRUD functionality, secure user authentications, proper use of session and cookies, as Vikna said just now, and modular coding structure that's shown here, and then database integration. So overall, this project demonstrates our understanding of full stack web development using PHP and MySQL. Thank you.